20-year-old Fatima Kerimova, an Azerbaijani veterinary assistant from Baku, was found dead on June 26, 2026 in a rented apartment in the Varkatili district of Tbilisi. She had been strangled the previous evening. Her 26-year-old paternal cousin, Emin Aliyev, has been charged in absentia with aggravated murder. Fatima and her younger sister Zuleyka became orphans after their mother died of cancer in 2020 and their father passed away 2 years later following a prolonged illness. The sisters lived together in Baku, where Fatima worked as a veterinary assistant. Approximately 2 months before her death, Fatima met a young man who persuaded her to move with him to Georgia, promising they would marry and build a life there. According to her sister, the relationship quickly turned abusive. The man allegedly beat her, extinguished cigarettes on her body, destroyed her identity documents, pawned her mobile phone, took her money, and eventually abandoned her in Tbilisi without documents, money or means of communication. Stranded and alone, Fatima contacted an acquaintance who helped her find temporary shelter and re-establish contact with her family in Azerbaijan. She then reached out to her cousin Emin Aliyev, who promised to travel to Georgia, help her obtain new documents and bring her safely back to Baku. On June 3, 2026, Emin Aliyev arrived in Tbilisi and rented an apartment in the Varkatili district. According to human rights defenders and Zuleyka, Fatima's relatives viewed her departure with her boyfriend as a profound disgrace to the family. The cousin is believed to have traveled to Georgia with the intention of carrying out an honor killing. During the following weeks, Fatima remained in contact with her sister. She sent Zuleyka photographs showing injuries from physical abuse and revealed that their cousin had threatened her with a knife. She repeatedly pleaded with Zuleyka not to alert the authorities, fearing the consequences, and refused to disclose her exact location. According to Zuleyka, Fatima told her, "I want to live." The Georgian prosecutor's office later established that between the 3rd and the 25th of June, Emin Aliyev systematically restricted Fatima's freedom. He forbade her from communicating with relatives or others, controlled whether she could leave the apartment, and even decided when she was allowed to eat. Neighbors reported hearing a loud argument coming from the apartment shortly before her death. On the evening of June 25, 2026, around 2200 hours, Emin Aliyev strangled Fatima in the apartment. According to the Georgian authorities, the motive was intolerance toward gender equality. He was charged with aggravated murder under Article 109(t) of the Georgian Criminal Code. On June 26, after Zuleyka lost contact with her sister, police forced entry into the apartment and discovered Fatima's body. She was buried in Azerbaijan on June 30, 2026. Following the murder, Zuleyka publicly criticized both Georgian and Azerbaijani authorities for what she described as a lack of urgency and practical support. Georgian investigators reportedly required her to travel to Tbilisi in person to review the case file, which she said she could not afford. Azerbaijani authorities stated they had limited jurisdiction because the crime occurred in Georgia. Zuleyka has also called for the prosecution of Fatima's former boyfriend, arguing that by destroying her documents and abandoning her he left her extremely vulnerable. Baya Patareya, head of the Georgian women's rights organization Sapari, stated that some members of Fatima's extended family attempted to justify the killing by claiming the suspect had washed away the shame and restored the family's honor. Sapari is providing legal assistance to Zuleyka and is seeking formal recognition of her as the victim's legal representative in the criminal proceedings. The General Prosecutor's Office of Azerbaijan has offered legal assistance to the Georgian authorities and called for a full, comprehensive and impartial investigation through international legal cooperation. Emin Aliyev, a resident of Azerbaijan's Akjabadi district, was later arrested in Turkey following an international arrest warrant issued by Georgia. Extradition proceedings are ongoing. Thank you for watching this video and helping to build a large database of honor killing stories. Subscribe to our channel, Honor Killing, on YouTube.